Welcome everyone. Welcome to Mariage Academy. My name is Dr. Alex Pierre, Doctor in Theology. I am here today to talk to you about 7 questions to ask before you marry. You hear that? 7 questions to ask before you marry. Call your friend, call your family, let them know Pastor Alex is on the air. And then I would like all of you to share the live, like, and subscribe to my channel, YouTube, Mariage Academy. Again, you see, marriage is a long journey, but it's not a destination. Marriage is very important for many people in this society. Marriage is very important, so many people talk about it. Many people are interested in getting married. However, marriage is one of the subject or topic which is really not being taught in this society. In the church, they don't teach about marriage. The Bible sometimes doesn't even teach about marriage. When I say teach about marriage, they don't say how to get married, why someone should get married, when you should get married, how to get married. They don't teach those things. And the house and the family, they don't teach about marriage. However, everybody is interested in getting married, especially the women. So I'm here today to talk to you about 7 questions to ask yourself before you get married. Because many people get married, later they regret, and they end up divorced. It's not what it is not what it should be. Because imagine two people dream to live together for life, to make their dream become a reality, and then after a couple of years, they regret it and divorce. Why? As a pastor and a social observer, when I see this thing, I question and then I act, I publish book, I realize a lot of things about marriage people don't know. And then they say knowledge is power. I, Pastor Alex, I may say knowledge is success. If you really want to have a successful marriage tomorrow or anytime, sooner or later, there are certain questions you have to ask yourself first. Is marriage for me? Is marriage for me? You guy outside there want to get married, always ask, is marriage really for you? The woman can ask this question, the man can ask, is marriage really for me? Because it was a tendency in the society where everybody should get married, especially the women. It's not true. We have no teaching from the Bible letting people know that all women, all men must get married. It's not true. That's what they make people think, but it's not what it is. That is why before you get married, you should ask, is marriage really for me? Because don't forget marriage. It's a legal and social union between a man and a woman. That's when marriage is social, not spiritual, as many people pretend marriage to be. Marriage was never a spiritual thing. And will be never a spiritual thing. Marriage is social because it's pertinent to two people, a man and a woman, two flesh, two physical. Because don't forget in Genesis, the Lord say, I will make Adam an helper and man will leave his family, cleave to his wife, and both will become what? One flesh. He never said one spirit, one flesh. When you see flesh, you see material thing, you see physical. You see socialization, social. So marriage is social, not spiritual. Because many people think once they go in front of the priest, or they go in front of the pastor to pray or receive the blessing, their marriage is going to be blessed, there will be no problem. It's not true. The fact you go in front of a priest or a pastor, that doesn't make the marriage spiritual. You have a religious ceremony. You put a religious accent there, but that doesn't make it spiritual. Because if it's so spiritual, why the divorce? Because when you see something is spiritual, you see the presence of God there. You see the hand of God there. You see God managing things. If it's so spiritual, marriage should be helping you, helping your soul save. Marriage is not helping your soul save. If it was that spiritual, Jesus, as a man, 100% man on this earth, divorce would get married, right? Apostle Paul never get married. So what you try to tell people, marriage is spiritual, it's not spiritual, it's social. It is way who didn't do it right the right way because we don't receive the proper knowledge. We don't receive the proper education or instruction about marriage. Everybody's getting married their way, according to their society, according to their agenda, their mood, what they want, their taste, their temperament. But even the Bible doesn't teach about marriage. So I'm here in Marriage Academy to bring you the truth. I want to reveal you the truth. I want to tell you the way it is, so you don't become zombie in marriage. So you know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and the reason you are doing it. That's why the first question to ask is marriage really for me? Men must ask this question, women must ask this question. But in a society, really the men, they don't care too much about getting married. Today, no men really care about getting married. That's why the men have no pressure on that issue to get married. The man could be 40 years, he decides he's not married. He wants to get married when he is 60, it's okay with the man, it's okay with the society. But the women, they have so much pressure on them. The women always think at certain age they should marry already to have baby, to have kids. That's why many of them, they don't want to reach the age of 30, 32, because they would figure out if they marry past this age, they may run the risk not to have babies. But it's always good to ask, is marriage really for me? Men can ask this question, women can ask this question. When you ask this question, you are going to ask other question. Is marriage really for me? Is marriage really for you? The second question is it an obligation? Is marriage really an obligation? Or do you have to get married? Is that a must for you to get married? You see, in some society, they put so much emphasis on marriage that many women think in order for them to get some value, in order for them to feel they accomplish certain things, they must get married. Because in this case, they would say, somebody choose me, somebody want me, I'm going to become a wife. Somebody want me, somebody choose me. And then since origin of time, they've been trained the little girl to become a wife. So we must, it's an obligation. I want to tell you, it's not an obligation for you to get married. Marriage is not an obligation for men. Marriage is not an obligation for women. People must marry if they want to get married. It's a choice. Especially, it's a choice for everybody. It's a choice for the man, it's a choice for the woman. Unfortunately, in this society, the men get this choice because they are the one who look for a wife. The men are the one who choose the wife. And then the women are the one who accept. But unfortunately, many women, they don't have a chance to choose because the society is, they don't open the door for women to choose their own husband. They're waiting for the men to come and choose them. That is why many women don't marry the men they love. They marry the man who is ready. They marry the man who is ready. The man who kneel down and say, would you marry me? And the pressure of the society put into the woman, force or coerce this woman to say, yes, I would marry you. But is that really the man these women love? There's a big question mark. So the third question to ask is God choosing for me? Men must ask this question, women must ask this question. Because especially for church people or church goers, we are living in a time where people think the minute they were born, God created the husband for them. It's not true. No such thing. No such thing. God is not in the business of choosing husband or wife for people. Why does he have to do that? You are not a robot. Men and women, we are not robot. We are thinking being. We are social being. We can think, we can act. We have our own temperament. We know what we like. We know what we need. We know what we want. We know what we can do. We know what we want to do. So God is not in the business of choosing a wife or husband for us. Even though people think that is not what it is. Anybody tell you that, they lie to you. Because if you say God choose for you, God has to choose for everybody. Why make God choose for you? Because you say, I'm a Christian, I believe in God. No, no, God is fair and just. If he choose for you, he would have to choose for everybody. But how is going to choose for everybody when marriage is is an option, not an obligation? When marriage is a choice, you marry if you want to. Nobody's going to penalize you if you don't marry. Nobody's going to penalize you if you don't marry or if you do marry. You marry, you don't commit any sin. You don't marry, you don't commit any sin. Marriage is not going to send you to the kingdom of God. So that means, is God really choosing for you? No. God is not choosing for everybody. The reason you have to ask this question, because if you don't ask this question to know that God is not going to choose for you, the business of choosing a wife or accepting a husband, that's your business out there. God is not going to do it for you. You may say, well, Pastor Alice, God knows what I like. God knows my temperament. Yes, he knows this thing. He knows what you like. He knows your temperament. But when it's come to marriage, he's not going to choose for you, because you are going to marry if you want to marry. That's why you are going to marry. And then you are going to marry according to your temperament, what you like. God is not going to choose for you. Because when it comes to marriage, marriage is not happened for people to pray. Nobody is going to get married to pray. Because there is nothing spiritual than marriage. Maybe religious, but not spiritual. That's why no one getting married to pray or to look for God. People getting married for different reasons. Different reasons. In my book, 17 Things to Know Before You Get Married, there is a chapter, say 23 type of marriage. People marry for different reasons. So nobody's getting married to pray. No, people getting married most likely from 17 years old to 62, 65, 66. They're getting married to have sex. Yes, to have sex. What's wrong with that? To have sex. So, in order for you to have sex, you have feeling. You have sensation. You see, you look, you see. You want. You have taste. You have your temperament. That's why God is not going to choose spouse for you. Some men like big women, curve. Some men like skinny women, which is not curve. So God is not going to force you. No, I give you this curve woman. No. I give you this skinny woman. Or I give you this woman with no breast. I give you this woman with fake behind, fake boom boom. I give you this woman with one leg. No, God is not in this business. This is our choice. This is your choice outside there. He's not going to choose for you. You must know those things. You must ask yourself this question. He's not going to choose for you. They let you think that, but it's not what it is. Because if it chooses for you, we should not even talk about separation, divorce. Because he knows best. So if he has to choose for you, he has to give you the best. If he has to choose for you, he has to choose for everybody on this show. It's not like that. You don't have to get married. It's your choice if you want to. I want to emphasize that for the women especially. You don't have to be married woman. Because if I don't tell you that, you may think you should accept any man who come to you and say, would you marry me? No. You don't have to accept any man. You don't have to get married to have value. God created you with your value already. I have to tell you that. And you have to ask yourself, is God really going to choose for me? He's not going to choose for you. The fourth question you have to ask, do you want to be a husband? You want to be a husband. You want to be a wife. Because many people are living, but the way they live, the way they grow up, their character, their temperament, they don't want to be a husband. They don't want to be a wife. Because there are a lot of people outside there. They never ask this question. Do you really want to be a husband? Do you really want to be a wife? Some people want, some people don't. Some people do want, some people don't want. And the fifth question you have to ask, can you become husband? Can you become wife? Can you become husband? You see, nobody was born husband. We become husband. But can you become a husband? Because becoming an husband comes with responsibility. It's your choice if you want to be a husband. And I want to remind you, women, a lot of men outside there, they are men. They are men. 100% men, some of them. But none of them can be a husband. A lot of men outside there, they have money, they can do a lot of things, they can have sex, a lot of sex, but that doesn't mean they can become a husband. Because people become husband. The sixth question is, can you become a wife? Same thing. Can you become a wife? A lot of women outside there, they don't want to become a wife. Because becoming a wife work with a lot of responsibility, especially on the woman's shoulder. That's why many women, they don't want to become a wife. Some women cannot take the responsibility like they saw their mother took. Some women, they don't have the patience to have a house with where they have to take care of the woman, they have to take care of the girl, the boy, the husband. They don't want that. They have to cook, they have to do laundry. They don't want that. Because the society, a certain society, put the emphasis on women, you have your responsibility. When you marry, you have to take care of the husband, you have to take care of the house, you have to take care of the kids, everything. That's why many women, they don't want to become a wife. Because becoming a wife works with a lot of responsibilities. A lot of work, hard working work. That's why many women, they don't want that. There could be nice women outside, they're curvy, nice, sexy, beautiful, nice face, beautiful. But they still don't want to become a wife because they don't want to take those responsibilities. Because a wife responsibility is huge. Because you are going to be in the family as a mother. All kids, the kids cry too, the husband cry too, the neighbor cry too, the cat cry too, the dog cry too. Everybody, the wife. It's a lot of work. That's why some people get scared. They don't want to be a wife. And number 7, you have to ask, do you need a family? Do you need a family, my friend? You have to ask this question. Do you really need a family? Do you need a family? Do you need a family? I mean, do you need a family? There's a difference between need and want. If I have 4 TV in my house, and then I have to get another one, it's not a necessity anymore. I want another TV. Maybe for the garage. Maybe for the dog. When you close the door, and then the dog in the garage is still barking. But when you put a TV on there, it stops barking. So I want another TV for the dog. I will put in the garage. But it's not a necessity. Because I have 4 TV already. Do you need a family? Some people cannot stand family because some people, they don't grow up in a family, they don't like family. Some people cannot live a social way, they don't like family. Some people, they don't want to enjoy life, they don't have family. Some people are mean, they don't want family, they don't need family. Do you really need a family? Because some people grow up in a family where they see their mother and their father and 10 of their siblings, 12, 14 people in the house. And then sometimes they have cousins who come over, sleep over, they have friends, they have cousin boy, cousin girl who come over. So the house can be filled. So when it's time to sleep, everybody's going to sleep together. When it's time to eat, everybody's going to eat together. Everybody want to help each other. Big family. But everybody like this type of family. Everybody has the necessity to live like that. Some people cannot stand being in the midst of a lot of people. So this type of question you have to ask them because they are very important for you. If and only if you need a successful marriage. Those questions you have to ask them before. Because many people get married later, they regret and divorce because they never ask this question. They have never been taught about what I'm talking now. They never knew that marriage is a social union and legal union. They never knew that marriage, they want to get married. They are going to get married. God is not going to choose for them. They never knew that. God is not in the business of choosing husband or wife for you. He doesn't have time for that. This is your choice if you want marriage. If you want to get married, that's your choice to pick up your woman. It's your choice to accept your husband. Because he doesn't want you to blame him. Because Adam and Eve, they blame God in the garden. Blame game. God doesn't want that from you. And then God is not in sensual thing, in sensuality. God is not in sexual activity. He's not going to pick and choose for you because some men like different type of women. Heavy, skinny, medium size, petite, dark color, light skin color. And then every woman look different. Oh yeah, every woman look different. Every woman offer different thing. So men go crazy for women. So God knows that. That's why he's not going to choose for you. That's your choice to know or to choose what to choose or to choose. Because nobody teach of those things. The Bible doesn't teach those things. The school, the family, they don't teach those things. There's no such thing. Mariage Academy is there to help you. Yes, we are here to help you in this situation. And furthermore, I published 2 books recently. The first one is Should Divorce Christian Remarry? You can call me at 917-217 to get your book. You need this book. If you marry before you divorce, you need this book, Should Divorce Christian Remarry. But if you plan to get married in the future, or even if you marry already, you have family, you have daughter, you have son, you have grandson, grandkids, you have brother and sister who plan to get married or who married before, no matter what it is, I have a book outside there for you. 17 things to know before you get married. 17 things to know before you get married. Not to send the future if I knew what I know. Because it's already too late. This book is outside there, $17. You call me 917-217-4910. I will mail this book for you. Call me, $17. You sell the money, you get the book. 17 things to know before you get married. Because too many people get married and regret and divorce. I bring you the knowledge. Knowledge is success. They say knowledge is power. In Mariage Academy, we say knowledge is success. Because marriage is only the word. Never forget that. Marriage is only the word. The word marriage. But knowledge is what you need. Knowledge is what you need. If you need a successful marriage, you need the knowledge. And then I have this book in French too. For some people who speak French or Creole. 17 choses à savoir avant de vous marier. 17 choses à savoir avant de vous marier. Published by Dr. Pierre. Call me, 917-217-4910. The book costs $17. 17 for the French, 17 for the English. Buy it for your friend, for your family, for your brother, for your sister, for your grandkids, for your son, for your daughter. You help them. That's the best $17 you can use because you bring them the knowledge. I would invite you to like and subscribe to Mariage Academy because Mariage Academy is for you. It's for you, it's for me. I, Dr. Pierre, I'm married for 44 years. I have experience. Being a pastor of a church, I speak with people. People talk to me. Being a real estate investor, people talk to me. Working with many lawyers as a paralegal, as a lawyer, people talk to me. Being a professor of pastoral theology, leading Universal Theological Seminary for like 23 years, people talk to me. I have experience. I can talk to you about marriage. That is why Mariage Academy is dedicated to bring you the knowledge, necessary knowledge, what you need to know in order for you to have a successful marriage. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mariage Academy. Share the live with your friend, your family. Subscribe in order for you to receive all the notifications. Subscribe, leave a comment, share the live, and like. Thank you very much for watching Mariage Academy. Again, my name is Dr. Pierre. Hope to see you again. Thank you very much. 917-217-4910 is my number. See you next time. Bye-bye.